Oh, good morning. It's 8 o'clock. The sun is out. I don't know if you can see the mist off the lake behind me. Looks very pretty. And time for breakfast. Ah, the loons are greeting me too. That's nice to hear. Time for breakfast, and we'll see how many times it takes me to start the stove. My breakfasts are always much the same. For vitamin C, I have vitamin C drink. That's mixed up, ready to go. Oatmeal with some cranberries in it, and cinnamon. And this time I brought some apples, so apples are crushed up in there. So it should be a tasty breakfast. Only took 2 times to start it, so that's an improvement over yesterday. This is the 13th meal on the stove. I just bought this stove late last year in the season, and so I haven't been using it. Well, I haven't been using it a lot, so I'm still getting a feel for how many meals I can get out of one canister. But it looks like between 12 and 14, which for me is generally 2 camping trips, because I'm usually out for 3 nights, 4 days. I did bring along a second canister with me, because I do have a total of 6 nights in this trip, so but that part's good. I wish it would start easier with the starter on it. Water boils in about 2 minutes, maybe 3, so that's about as much as I use it. So I'll be eating in a few minutes, and then probably around 9 or 9:30 I'll be getting my gear together and paddling down to the portage at McCraney Creek, the dam there, and see if I can find my way into Hoodlum Falls. It'll be a challenge. Good morning again. It's 5 to 10. I left my site at about 9:40. I'm over here at the portage from McCraney into Hood, which is part of the McCraney Lake, a 430 kilometer or so trip around Algonquin Park. This portage goes into Hood and goes out of the park down to Big East, which is outside of the park. There's no more campsites past here, so this is a very little used portage. There's anybody who's doing that McCraney Lake trip. This is the landing. The landing is a bit rough. This, I believe, is the trail up here. So not very well cleared. Hopefully I won't get lost just in the portage. But here we go. Once you get past the few feet at the beginning, the small little creek there, the pathway is pretty clear. So I'm not lost yet, but this is a steep climb. I opted not to carry my boat through here and paddle across Hood to the portage and then start walking down. I chose to avoid carrying my canoe over this steep hill, and I'm doing what Jeff told me. I don't mind if it's bushwhack. I can avoid carrying my canoe up this. We will still see. That's to come yet. Whether that works for me or not. They do have small signs here along the way to tell you that you're not lost, which is good. It's a steep climb, and I should do more hiking when I'm back home, and I haven't been. Now I'll pay for it. The other thing I'm wondering, when I left McCraney Lake Wednesday morning, I meant to change my shoes into hiking boots, and I forgot to. Hoping I don't pay for it on this day. Another marker. Good, I'm not lost yet. This actually is a bit shorter portage than yesterday. 1.3 kilometers to sort of 1.7, but it is hillier. I'm in no rush. I'll take my time. If I need a break, I'll take it. I brought 2 liters of water with me. Oh, and another creek. That's the same creek to cross. This is where I wish to have my hiking boots with me. Oh, it's not too bad. Well, I'm probably about halfway down, maybe even closer. Some areas the trail is easy to spot. Other areas, not so much. I'm not sure what parts to think about it, but I have been putting some flagging tape down in the spots that are hard to tell where the trail is. Yes, there's some environmental concerns with that. It is bright. Birds might try and use it to build a nest, which is not good. However, I don't want to get lost, and so I am flagging occasionally so I can stay on trail, and when I come back I can follow that on spots where I'm not sure where the trail leads. Parts of this portage are muddy. We did have rain 2 days ago, and parts of it are nice and dry. I was wishing today that it was actually cooler out, because I didn't pack shorts because I looked at the weather and figured, okay, I can wear long pants. I am getting warm. I'll have to roll these pants up when I get to the end here. But being cooler would have been nicer for doing this kind of walk. Again, I'm taking my time, not in any hurry. My plan is to get to the falls around noon, 12:30 or so, have lunch there, and head back. If I'm early, okay. If I'm late, well, there's no such thing as being late. Get there when I get there. This part is easy to follow. Okay, I've made the trek through the portage. I'm now standing in front of Hood Lake. I've turned on my Zolio unit to let people know that I'm safe. There it is. And I have my GPS on. We'll see if I can get a signal. Now I have to decide now if I want to bushwhack around to that old logging road. I have to go. It's all swampy over here, so I'm not sure if I can, how far back I have to go to go around there. It may be that maybe I can't get there. I'll have to back up the trail a bit. This is what I have flagging tape for, my GPS, and maps on my phone, and a hard copy map as well. We'll sit here for a while, have a break, have a rest, have a drink, and then I'll decide whether I can go further. I really want to, but I don't want to be making any bad choices. Take time here to sit down and think. as the crow flies, Hoodlum Falls is about 2.8 kilometers away in that direction. So it doesn't seem very long, very far, but whether I can do the bushwhack or not, that remains to be seen. I finished the bushwhack around Hood Lake. I've used flagging tape. Like I said, I'm not too sure whether the park likes that or not. I'm outside the park boundaries anyway, but it's the same concern. I put these roughly every 15-20 feet so I can see, especially in this part here. And when I come back along this area, I've also put an arrow on the ground here to show this is where I have to turn. So I think that's the toughest part. Now this old logging road here becomes the portage from Hood Lake to the Big East River. Now somewhere along there I have to find where this logging road crossed over McCraney Creek and Big East Creek and do that walk. And that still remains to be seen. I'm not out of the woods yet. Of course, I'm in the woods, but I think that's supposed to be the hardest part. Mink Creek shouldn't be too hard to cross. I'll get my feet wet, of course. Big East River at that point I don't think is very deep or wide. I've been told I can, well, I've been shown that I can do a crossing of that as well. So far so good. Of course, I have to make sure when I come back that I don't miss any of my markings. This part is easy. I won't have to do any flagging here. I follow this until I see the one flag there and my arrow when I come back. Okay, I'm actually a little bit further away now. I'm 2.2 kilometers away from Hoodlum Falls. Like I said, that was as the crow flies. I had to do a walk around Hood Lake there. So far, Jeff, you're good. The bushwhack was 225 meters, and you said about 200, so that's good. And I've seen the lake over here through the trees there, so I'm happy with that. I was hoping when I bushwhack I could always see the lake, but that was not to be because the lake is surrounded by a bit of swampy area at the one end here. So we'll see how it goes. So far I'm okay. Well, apparently I'm already on the part of the trail, part of the portage from Hood to Big East. I don't know how far down I am because I didn't see where you would access the lake. However, there should be a point here where I can see where this might go across the creek. I haven't seen that yet. If I come to the end of the portage, I know I've gone too far. And hopefully I haven't. I'm currently 1.58 kilometers away from Hoodlum Falls as a crow flies. Sometimes I wish I was a crow. Well, I made it down to the first cross of the creek. The old logging road was hard to find after it leaves the portage, but I had to backtrack a bit to find it, and I put more flagging tape down. I'm at the creek now. This is a time where I wish I brought my hiking shoes with me. I think I can cross over here. I'll get wet, and there's no doubt about that. But I think I can cross over there and probably be the easiest spot. And then we'll come back. The trail road is right over here. So it's the first of two crossings. This is McCraney Creek. Well, that was good. I've crossed over the creek. There's my flagging tape on the other side over here. I actually went up here there's a log there, a downed tree, and some rocks there. I crossed over there, didn't get my feet wet. I have one more crossing. It's Big East Creek, which will be bigger, I think. That I probably won't be as lucky. I believe this is the logging road I have to go along. And according to my GPS, I'm 1.36 kilometers away from my destination. I'm at my second creek crossing. I can't see from this point where the trail or the old logging road goes on the other side, but I believe I can cross over up here and stay relatively dry. And once from that side, we'll have to look to see where it continues. This could be a tough part. I'm only 1.23 K away from the falls, but the logging road should go right down to it, so I'm told. And the video I saw on YouTube from Mark and Jeff point that out too. So we'll cross over here and then we'll look on the other side to see where I have to proceed. Well, I managed to cross. I did slip, so I have one wet foot, which is better than two. It did take a bit to find where the old road is, but it's right here, I believe. So I got flag and tape on this side to get back. I can't see where I put the tape on the other side. I believe it's right over there, but I did mark a waypoint on my GPS as well. And it should be an easy walk in now. I'm 1.2 K away. No more crossings of creeks, and I've got tape there already. And I sit there and have lunch. It's 12:05, so I'll probably be there by 12:15, 12:20, which is pretty good timing. It's about three hours from the time that I left my site. I did put down a lot of flagging tape so I won't get lost, and put GPS markings on my GPS at certain points as well. So when I get there, I'll have lunch, enjoy the falls, and that'll be half of it. Getting back out, following my markings, well, we'll see. Well, I'm about 700 meters away, and I put flag and tape there, but somebody else has been along here. That could be the 6-on-6 group. Closer I get, the harder it is to follow this old trail here. This area is pretty good. I put down a lot of flag and tape so I won't get lost. Hoodlum Falls. I didn't film much en route here because I was too afraid of getting lost. The old logging road is, in some parts, the easiest spot and to follow. Other spots, not so much. And I put down a lot of flag and tape, hopefully enough. I'll find out when I get back. But here it is, Hoodlum Falls. I had a half-hour stop at the falls. I would have liked to have been there longer. It was 3.5 hours for me to get here, from paddling, hiking the portage, bushwhacking, etc., and putting down flagging tape. I'm hoping I put down enough. There's some to get me back. This part of the trail is easy to see. Some of it, as I said before, is not. And the 225-meter bushwhack around Hood Lake is a bushwhack. I'm hoping I put enough flagging tape there to mark my way back. I did put a waypoint where I have to turn and off the trail, and I did have arrows there on the ground. I also did have a waypoint of where the portage is from Hood into McCraney, so I know where my end result has to be. And as I said, it took me 3.5 hours to get here. I'm thinking it'll be less to get back, so I'm not putting down flagging tape every 20 meters or less. And I did miss the turn from the portage to go down to the creek to cross, which cost me just a few minutes. I'm glad I did it. I'll be happy when I get back to my campsite and the sun's still up. It's 1:15. I figure I'll get back there probably just before 5. And I can sit down lay my hammock for maybe half an hour and then start supper. It's been a longer day than what I thought. And yes, less filming because I was so worried about getting lost. Tomorrow will be much more relaxing. I just have to paddle across the about 80 meters to the Clara Lake portage, find the falls there, get some photographs there. I will hike down to Clara Falls or Clara Lake just to see it. But that will be a much easier day. And then Saturday morning I'll be getting up bright and early to paddle back out. I fell once on the way down to the falls. So be it. Nothing got hurt except my pride. And I crossed both crossings, getting only one wet foot. We'll see if I'm as lucky on the way back. I'm about 400 meters away from my first of 2 creek crossings. So far it is quick on the way back because I kind of know where I'm going, and anywhere where the trail is difficult to see, I've got flagging tape, so I should be able to make better time. Somewhere in this section I've got tape down because it's, I don't see where, I'm on the trail, but I don't see where I put my flagging tape down here. There it is. This part is a little difficult to spot. It's hard to believe that this one time was a logging road. Must have been a long time ago because these trees are really built up in the meantime. I'm back on the portage out of Big East River to Hood Lake. And I didn't see on the way down where the actual portage went into the lake. You might see it this way, but I'll be going past there anyway to a point along the old logging road to where I have to start my bushwhack. And at that point, I'll know whether I put enough flagging tape down. The rest of this has been straightforward on the way back because I put flagging tape down, and on the portage there are signs here. So far, so good. This is Hood Lake. I'm on the what remains of the logging road. I'm sure I'm past where any portage would have been, but did not see one. I'm 397 meters away from where I have to turn off and start my bushwhacking. But I haven't seen anywhere along the shoreline where there's going to be a portage up to this trail. It is such a seldom used area. Like I said, if you're paddling down McCraney, you'd have no reason to come down here except to find Hoodlum Falls like I did. People that do this trip are going the opposite way, and they're doing again what's called the McCraney Lake. Okay, I have to go around this fallen tree here. I've got a marker here. This part of the old logging road is really overgrown. Where I turned up here, you could definitely see it. But up down here, I'm trying to think how many years ago that this was a logging road, because you can see where I'm walking. There's my flagging tape there. That the trees are grown, you know, really close. Probably bear scat. Not recent though. There's another. That's probably the best view you're going to have of Hood Lake. Out of breath a little bit. I've been walking up the old logging road. And here's my flagging tape and my arrow on the ground. So I'm going to turn here. I can see from this point where my second flagging tape is, just over there. And I'll be following that. I'm 283 meters away from where I left the trail, the portage from McCraney into Hood. I'm not going to film this because I'm going to be watching from a flagging tape and watching where I put my feet so I won't trip. I've already fell once, I'm okay, but don't want to fall again. So I'm going to have a short little break, have a drink, and head off in the bushes, and hopefully you'll see me safe on the other side. I'm back on the portage. Hood Lake is right over there, and about 1.3 kilometers up this hill and back down is McCraney. I got back out. It was a lot easier coming out than was going in. I had to follow my flagging tape. I should have put a few more down though. I was 90 meters away from this point. I had waypointed this point here by the perch birch as the spot where I left the trail, left the portage. And I couldn't find my next piece of flagging tape. I couldn't see it from where I was standing. I had to walk around a bit. Eventually I came to one, and I was 75 meters away from this location, and I couldn't find any more flagging tape. But I was, within 70 to 60 meters of this area, so it wasn't that bad. But I should have put down more flagging tape at the beginning of the trail. Anyway, I'm out. I'm going to rest for a bit. I've gone through 1.5 liters of water. That's all I could bring. Probably wasn't enough. I did have a bit of a cramp in my legs, so I'm resting here and finish off my water. When I get to the end of the portage, it's just paddle back to my campsite. It's 2:15, so it was a lot quicker coming out than was going in. But not back yet, but it will be a lot quicker. I have to go up here and back down again after my break. This is the portage going uphill. It's hard enough to walk it, let alone carrying a canoe. There is, I think over here there is a portage sign there. But it's uphill, crazy to carry your canoe this way, but as somebody else has said, it's even worse if you try and bring it up McCraney Creek. I'm glad I'm just walking this, it's bad enough. I have to thank Jeff for giving me advice as to how to get to Hoodlum Falls without having to carry my boat down here and up here. Some interesting rock formations. Looks like maybe a sheep here. There's the head, the horns. This goes up and up and up. Just about at the end of the portage, you can see McCraney Lake there. One thing I did notice on the way back is along the portage there are a lot more of the yellow portage signs as you're heading from Hood into McCraney, and that's again for people doing the Midas Link. Coming the opposite way, they don't have signs marked on there every once in a while. Well, they have 2, but there's probably 8 or 10 coming this way, so you won't get lost. So just about there. I have to walk through this mud spot here, and hopefully my canoe will be there waiting for me. I did tie it down out of the way. I don't think anybody is coming this way, but I'm looking, and watch where I step here. And I see my canoe here waiting for me. Wow, I think I'll have a bit of a break before I paddle back. Now that I'm back, put my food back away. And in my hammock is where I'm going to spend the next hour and a half. That took a lot out of me. It was 6 hours from the time that I left my site at 9:30 to the time I arrived back here at 3:30. Spent about half an hour at the falls. I would like to have spent more time there, but looking at the amount of time it took me to get there, I thought half an hour was good. Had lunch there, took some pictures, some video. That's waterfall number 902, I believe, that I found and photographed in Ontario. And the hardest one to get to for me. Time to rest. Off to find some food. I think it's time for some breakfast. Well, I had a nice little nap until I started getting a pain in my leg, and had to stretch it out. I drank lots of water on my trip, but wasn't enough, and I got some cramps. But I'm okay now. And supper tonight will be tacos. I've had tacos before. I bring in some sour cream here, which I've added some water to. Might not be enough. I still haven't figured out how much water to add to this to rehydrate it. It's still a guessing game to me. Often I put in too much. But I've got some cheese here in a cheesecloth, and I'm just rehydrating my hamburger. And I have some soft taco shells. So should be a good meal. I was very active this morning, this afternoon, so I should be hungry. And I'll have some tea as well, but that's, said before, I think I eat better out in the bush than I eat at home. I think that looks pretty good. That looks like sour cream, doesn't it? Okay, ready to go. This is meal number 14 out of this stove. I think last time I got 14 meals out of it. We'll see. We'll see how the light's easy this time. Oh, first time. There we go. Take this. Just have to heat up the hamburger, then boil some water. Okay, the water's just about boiling, which means that my hamburger will be hot. Just take this off. I'll have to be careful because this will get hot. Drop that. Put on my tea. And I'm hiding behind the teapot. And be ready to go. There's my cheese, my sour cream, and my first taco. Bon appetit to me. Well, supper was good. The tacos are always easy to make, and I always enjoy them. Dishes are all done. Food's all put away. Campsite is fairly cleaned up, so everything's in the bags. And now all there's left to do tonight, sit on the beach and enjoy the solitude. I want to thank you all for watching another Camper 69 video, and if you like the video, please click on the like. It helps other people to find my page, and if you like to, please subscribe to my account. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you next time.